Chia.
I mean, yeah, it's not hard if it starts spawning big crystals for its big nuke. Just shoot the crystals with the little stuff it has around the area, and it blows them up before you can get blown up.
I just go and stand on the edge of the map where it just can't reach you.
That too, but it's like there are several different ways, but people try to do all these weirdo ways of trying to get around, and I was like, there's two very simple ways. There is get out of range, or just use the little slinger ammo it drops to blow up the crystals.
I've seen so many people who try to hide behind the crystals like it's fucking, the other guy, and it's like, that's not how that works.
Yeah, the Jindahad one is just like, yeah, it doesn't work that way. The cover will explode if you do that.
It's like, I'm glad that people have finally got Jindahad's, like, hide behind the crystal in their brain instead of just running around in a panic. I'm glad you finally seem to have learnt to do that, but you're now doing it to the wrong fucking boss. Yeah. Stop it. Stop being frustrating.
Get your shit in order.
I just posted the GameCube's 3 secret startup because I love.
Oh yeah, it did have secret startups. Anywho, we are live, by the way.
Oh shit!
Oh,
As soon as I said beep boop, I had hit the go live button, and as soon as Cole started talking about how you destroyed the crystals, that's the first thing chat heard.
Oh, God.
Well, in that case, chat, get
It's
your
not
shit
a Breaking
together.
Bad situation, I promise.
What?
In that case, chat, get your shit together and learn to play Monster Hunter properly. Stop fucking standing in front of the boss when it does its nuke. It's not that hard.
Don't be mean. It's hard for some people.
Skill issue.
Well,
No,
it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. This is... Look,
a skill issue.
I am enjoying my time with Wilds, but it is, without a doubt, the easiest Monster Hunter has ever been.
Seriously?
And the fact you are still
current moment.
struggling with it. Yes, at the current moment. I do expect it to pull a fucking Elden Ring with the DLC and come and punch me in the nuts eventually, and be like, was this too hard for you now? It's like, oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like, I'm expecting it to eventually do that, like it did with Iceborne and stuff like that, but... And like Stunbreak and everything, but at the current time, it is very easy. Granted, we don't have Master Rank, we're still in High Rank, so that is heavily explained because of that.
Yeah, especially since we're going to be getting freaking Arch-Tempered.
For you? Actually, I think
Arch-Tempered,
the game
what's
is
it called?
moderately hard.
Whatever the Thunder Wyvern is, I can't remember his name for some reason, it escapes me now.
Raidasu?
I'll see.
Oh, Raidal, yes.
later.
Raidal, yeah. Freaking Arch-Tempered Raidal. That's probably where it's going to start getting interesting.
Look, I am eventually going to expect to walk out of a forest and then fucking a Zenogre comes running over. Runs me over as he's running off somewhere else and kills me instantly.
Yeah, probably. Anyway.
Like, he's not even fighting me, he's just going from point A to point B, runs me over and kills me. Good Zenogre.
Yes, as Zenogre do. But yeah. So yeah, we're back on the tour again, folks.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'll be busy tomorrow, so I'm not streaming tomorrow.
I don't work tomorrow.
So does
Good
Run,
luck.
technically.
Yay.
Good luck to everybody with their work.
Anywho, we are being guided by an adorable.
Yep, so last time you guys arrived finally in Dagamoon, one of the largest cities on the coast. It's known as the Old Capital, as it used to be the old capital of what was once known as the Protectorate.
Mm-hmm.
But when the nation that now exists known as Domainese was formed, they built a new capital, and this place kind of became, like, really forgotten. Like, it is still a major trade port and gets a lot of activity. But it's no longer seen as, like, the jewel of the nation anymore. Anyway, we spent some time in a museum. I got to troll my players by not knowing names, but I did it on purpose this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scully signed everyone up for a tour around the city.
Hell yeah!
Archaeology.
Yeah. Yeah, so the four of you join a crowd of people, all who have also, like, joined on the tour. And you guys hear the sound of like a bit of a thump sound as like wood is hitting stone, as hopping in front of the crowd to get everyone's attention. You see this little guy appear.
Little guy.
Aww.
Oh my god, he's a baby! Is he like a pangolin?
Yes.
Oh my
But
god!
he's a leshy.
Wait,
Zach.
wait, his nose looks like a peach. He's a peach golin.
So
I thought it was like a
You-
bear.
Yo, yeah, I meant pear. Pear golin.
So you would recognize his plant-like form that he is likely a leshy, which is basically a homogenized race of fucking. Is that the word? I don't know if that's the wrong word. Anyway, like a humanoid race of like plant people, essentially, but they come in all shapes and sizes. You saw a few of them when you were going through the desert who were like weird little bulbous cactus people.
Right. I think you meant homunculus, right?
Homunculi, that's it. Thank you.
He also
Look, English is
kidnaps
hard.
you. He also kidnaps you and forces you to play
Yes,
card
it
games.
is. It is the hardest language.
I don't get your
Actually,
reference,
cut.
man.
I'm
He
sorry, no one's lost
he
anyone.
will then
Things
murder you
anymore.
with the moon.
Oh, leshy! God damn it. From
No, I'm still
Inscription.
stupid, sorry.
Inscription.
Oh!
Literally the best part of that game.
Anyways.
My god, the card game was the best part of the card game game? I can't believe it.
I know, right?
So yeah, this little pear guy walks up the front and gets everyone's attention. And by like waving his stick around and like tapping it on the stone a little bit.
His stick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
His stick.
Okay.
Not his stick. His stick.
Oh god. No.
I heard a D.
He lifts up his staff and waves it around and then taps it on the stone.
Yes.
Is that better
Yes.
for those in the gutter?
Look, I had to clean out my ear. It hurts. Okay.
Okay, I
You should
got
have
you.
heard better then.
So the tour guide waves about, waits for everyone to like stop their chatter and turn to face them, and then welcomes everyone to the Dagamoon tour. He then goes on to ask, basically, who here is new to Dagamoon? So I know how in depth of the city's history we need to go into today.
Teku raises her hand.
Raise his hand.
I guess all the group is going to be raising their hand. They're not familiar.
I mean,
Alrighty then.
technically- Go ahead.
Well, in that case, I shall begin with the history of the city. So, the oldest record of Dagamoon's founding that we have is from the about 39 AR, roughly 1,000 years ago now. It was believed to have been built sometime when people arrived from the west. Though history on why people came here is unknown, there are a few theories out there. Some think they were simply explorers, on a chance to explore the world, found this lush land and decided to settle. Others say they were refugees escaping some kind of cataclysm and ended up on these shores. And others still believe that they might have been criminals on the run, who eventually left their land for one reason or the other, such as taking part in a civil war or other forms of acts of villainy against their country.
Good times.
Oh.
Good times.
Good
Wasn't
times.
that fascinating?
You guys weren't there for that.
Not us. No, I was talking as the player.
You guys haven't been here.
No, no.
No, this is Dagamoon being built.
Oh, God.
Well
Yeah.
before anyone's time.
Yeah.
Look, it sounded like fucking, never mind. I'm not here. I'm stupid. Ignore me.
The oldest campaign with player characters was 800 years ago. This is old history.
Well, yeah.
This is true ancient history.
You guys were part of this kingdom during that campaign.
Yeah.
This is the founding of
Alright.
Ciolus.
Again, I will reiterate. I'm stupid. Continue.
The little penguin turns around and begins to lead you guys up the street. As he goes on with the tour, pointing out notable locations around the city that believed to date back to its founding, such as a large church that's built on a nearby hill that he gests to, stating that the tour will go there at some point. And then also points to the large castle built alongside the opening to the bay, which is known as the Old Castle of the King. Eventually, you guys come across the large road that leads from the main gate, and in the road, you see he gestures to a single brick made of emerald. As you might have seen at the museum, emerald was once a great source of wealth for the city, as this land was littered with mines throughout it. They used it to trade with forming nations, and in doing so was able to build its wealth and expand into the surrounding territory. It was said that there was once so much emerald in the area that they built the entire main road that leads from the main gate all the way to the castle steps in emerald. All we have of it is this single brick that was rebuilt by the museum, and to show this belief, but also the emerald pillar that you might have seen at our main gate, that is believed to be all that's left of the once mighty road.
I see.
Any questions?
What led you to the belief that there was that much emerald?
Well, we have a few historical texts speaking of the Emerald Road from back in the day, but we also have a few paintings done showing a large green road that leads up throughout Daggermoon all the way up to the city, up to the castle gates.
Ooh.
Obviously, this could be artistically done, but it makes us believe that there might have actually been something there at some point.
Oh.
Knots.
Fascinating.
Unfortunately, Daggermoon has, since its creation, been part of many upheaval fights throughout its lifetime, in its various states. When it was in its youngest form and formed a kingdom known as Ciolus, it was invaded by demons, and later on it became at war with a few of its neighbors, such as Blackford and Anarl. And more recently, during its days as the Protectorate, it went to war with the mighty Black Dragon of the East. A war that shifted Daggermoon's entire history, going from the capital of the region and into a simple historical city that it is today.
Ah.
But with war comes money required to pay for that war. And it's believed that the road was eventually torn up brick by brick to help pay for every single fight it's ever been in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can imagine, yeah.
Speaking of which, after the war with the Black Dragon, and as you may have known, Daggermoon quickly shifted from capital of the region and known as the Protectorate to becoming one of the minor cities along the coast, as the city of Bream was founded to be the new capital of what is now known as Domainese. With that, the royal family that used to rule over these lands stepped down from their position to form a more diplomatic republic, as it were. But in their absence, a new they nominated a succeeding royal family to rule over, becoming the Duchy of Daggermoon. The duchy is currently, as you may or may not know, is currently ruled over by the Ashfield family. Our Duchess Maria is the current ruler of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you guys continue along following the main road, and end up on the east gate where you guys actually entered in, as he walked up to the large fountain with the many statues surrounding it.
Hmm.
Here we have one of our oldest monuments to some of our great heroes of the past. These statues depict people known as the Heroes of the Moon, great champions that took part in a great battle to the north. Is anyone interested in the story?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's have it, boyo.
So, to the far north of here in the mountains, there is a location known as Dragon's Eye. It is said to be a burial ground of some sort, or to the old dragon cults of the past. There, the remains of an ancient dragon still remain, and that you can visit to this day. But buried within these remains is an old temple to the dragons. There, the heroes of the moon traveled to take part in a mighty battle against a cyclops known as Wraithcaller. Wraithcaller was a cyclops of great shaman potential who attempted to weave the very magic of the world into life to create a monster of unspeakable power.
Huh.
The creature is known as a Doppruler, a spirit of ancient magic and primal life come to life into the purest form of elemental power. Six heroes came together to fight against this creature, and through their heroism were able to defeat both Wraithcaller and also the summoned elemental, saving the world. As such, their statues were built here in honor of their great victory and sacrifice.
Oh my.
Interesting.
What a talented bard
They also-
passed us by.
I know,
They also
right?
apparently, I was about to say, they apparently also had a theme song.
I apologize. I clicked something and I didn't expect sound to happen.
You're fine.
On my phone,
Any
by the way.
No, you're fine.
No.
Haley, no questions.
Look, my brain went blank when I got scared of the sound, so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking passed, that sound passed us by and it fucking emptied out my brain.
Knocked it out. Brain empty.
Brain soup empty. Need refueling.
It was the
I
clicker.
mean, well,
It was the clicky noise. The
Well,
dingling
you'll-
chain. Yeah.
In that case, you'll go around and read the inscriptions on each of the 6 heroes before moving on.
Mhm.
Retelling their names, aims in their titles of the wise, the thief, the champion, the inventor, the traitor, and the coward.
Oh, why is that one called the traitor?
Yes.
What a
Well, to go into the history of their titles, we'd have to explain the final battle against Wraithcaller.
Alright. Then.
sounds good to me.
Wraithcaller was a cyclops, but it was said to be blind as it did not have its natural eye. Instead, it had a great jewel that it channeled its psychic powers through.
Oh.
That's interesting. Carmen just rubs her right eye in. The one that's covered.
The hero known as Yosh, the catfolk archer. During the final battle when Wraithcaller was struck down, he betrayed the group, stole the eye, and fled. Taking his greed and cementing himself as the great traitor as he left his friends to battle against the Droprilla.
Why do you get a
The drop
statue
mute.
next to them?
And
For the heroics that would come later.
Oh.
I was gonna say the.
You see,
and
during
the-
the battle with the elemental,
Mhm.
he gestures to the one that's head is cut off. The one known as Rast fled the battle and returned to Daggermoon in a panic, telling the townspeople to flee, that the heroes had failed to stop the elemental, and it would soon descend on us and destroy the city, slaughtering us all.
Oh.
Interesting.
These two fled the battle, and because of that, it left the four remaining heroes to do battle with the creature alone. During the battle, Myr, the mighty orc champion, was fought off against the creature to his last breath, where he eventually found his demise. He's at the foot of the creature. Jan the Inventor was grabbed by the creature and thrown through a rift, leading to an unknown plane of existence. It is believed that it is one of the elemental planes and is a creature of elemental power, but it is unknown what happened to him, or as if he's even still alive.
Interesting.
This led the sorcerer Yodzerson the Wise and Lilia the Elven Thief to do battle alone against the creature. But at the last second, as the creature was about to fell both our heroes, Yosh the traitor had his change of heart and returned. Using the very jewel he stole, he crafted it into an arrowhead and fired at the beast, destroying it, sacrificing all his greed and wealth to down the creature once and for all.
Huh.
Noble.
Explains why he still has a statue.
It is said that firing such a magnificent arrow of pure elemental energy, he sapped him of all his life force, and he dropped dead on the spot. For that heroics, he is still granted a statue in honor of his sacrifice to come, even that his traitorous actions of greed led to the death of the remaining allies. His change of heart and self-sacrifice in defeating the beast is more than enough to make up for it in our eyes.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I can definitely see that, honestly.
Why is the one without a head have a statue if he technically...
Well, it is believed that these statues were actually built before this event. It is believed that these 6 heroes were heroes in their own right before this event, and had done some great deed to earn themselves these statues. However, after Rass's cowardice in the final battle, and attempting to sway the villagers to flee their home and lose heart, his statue was defaced and aced, and the head was removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can see how that works.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else with questions, or shall we continue on?
I don't think anything else from me, at least from this part of the journey.
Yeah.
Well, our next stop will be... Oh, yep.
No, I was gonna say I'm satisfied for now. Sure, have to continue.
I think Teku said something.
I said I'm good for now as well.
You know.
All right. In that case, our next chance will be the church. Our next stop will be the church district. It is a bit of an uphill climb, so if you need a break, please call out, and we shall stop for a bit. You guys begin to climb up a kind of like paved hill area, essentially. It's not like overly steep, but it is uphill for like, a good 5 minutes or so. So, just 5 minutes of straight climbing. But when you reach the top, you find a very lovely garden built around this large church, or it's like cathedral. It's not overly like, huge like Notre Dame or something like that, but it is still, well, as like the rest of the city, pretty grand in structure, but also very old in appearance. Here we have one of the oldest recorded structures in the city, the Grand Church of the Gods. It is dedicated to all forms of religion, and anyone is welcome to pray here. Obviously, as you can see, some religions do take a bit more precedence here, depending on their propriality. Looking around the garden, you see statues built in the iconography and imagery of particular gods. See, 1, 2, 3, Looking around, you count 6 in particular that have like their own essentially private shrines set up around the garden, where you assume the church itself is there for everyone else to go and pray to whichever god they have.
Yeah.
Do we know what gods they are, or?
Make me a religion roll to see. So religion is mostly going to pass on the moral common ones, but to see if you recognize some of the like more abstract ones as well.
Fair enough.
I think Dunn knows something.
That is a
I think
19
Carmen
for
knows.
a total of 32.
Man, I've been
Oh.
rolling shit. Oh, don't forget your hero point.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Alright, so Heku and Dun, you recognize 5 out of the 6. Carbon and Scully, you actually recognize the 6th one, who's a bit, not out of place, but you're surprised to see it here, because it's not of the same, like, notoriety as the other 5 are.
Oh.
So, I'll go down in alphabetical order, because that's how I have them written.
Fair enough.
The first one you guys that all recognize is Asp, the Wavebringer, also known as this god of all metallic dragons and father of fire.
Ah.
Carmen, you probably definitely recognize him, seeing if he spoke to you a few sessions ago.
Yeah.
Looking at his like private shrine, it looks like it's almost like the same material and age as the church itself, stating it's probably one of the oldest ones here who got his own like private shrine.
Which is not surprising.
The next one you see is actually a jewel shrine. It is a large like riverbed type thing with like you can see fish and stuff swimming in it. But there are 2 large statues where water is pouring out of them into the river as like a fountain feature. The one on the right you recognize as Caden Kalane, known as the Ascended God, or the Accidental God, sorry. So Caden is the god of luck, games, and alcohol, essentially. It was said that he was once a mortal man who, essentially through games of chance and luck, accidentally made his way into godhood.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Across from him, you see this beautiful stone leaf has been constructed in a shrine, and water is running down the leaf into the water, into the pond. And you would all recognize this as Gosran, the... What's his title? The Wind and the Waves. He is essentially god of all storms, ocean, and water. And being a port city, you probably think that's more likely why he's worshipped here, because they're a fucking sea vessel city. And wanting to worship the god of the ocean is very important.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As you continue to explore the garden, you see what looks like a stone wolf in the middle of like a howl, and there's this beautiful silver disc has been crafted behind him that makes it look like a full moon behind it.
I think I
you
know
would
this
recognize.
one.
You would recognize it as Selene, known as Lady of the Moon.
I knew it.
Yep.
For context, Uni, this is the one that Cole brought into existence.
Oh my god, I got you.
This is the cult that Cole decided to bring into existence.
I
mean, like,
understand.
called
Oh
us a-
my god.
Anyone can come up with their own religion, and I will weave it into the world.
Oh
Cole's the
no,
only
fair
one who-
enough. Yes,
Cole's the only one who's taken advantage of this yet.
yes, but like it was one like when we didn't know that we could do that, and Cole did it, and then you told us later on afterwards that we could do it. But I don't think none of
nothing
us
was
have been
stopping you.
interested. Yeah, I know. None of us have been like, other than Cole, have been interested
No,
in doing.
I mean,
this.
I don't think anyone played like a religious like cleric or paladin other than
That's
Cole.
true. True.
Uh,
Actually,
what can I say?
when he was recruiting people into it, he was not a paladin or a cleric at the
Alright,
time.
he was a rogue.
And also, he was actively, recruiting people, which is why I called it a cult.
Yep.
Fair. sure.
I mean, that's just
It'll
how it
also
starts,
just be an
after all.
MLM scheme.
I mean, no, she's very real. She's just something that would be a little more extra planar than anything else in this pantheon.
I mean, there actually are quite a lot of different, like, gods in this world, so she probably actually does fit into a pantheon of her own.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cole was
I can give you more of
free
a
to
rundown
expand
on
on
her
it at
later.
any point.
Oh yeah, I can definitely give you guys a rundown on it after the game later.
But I'm just saying, Cole's religion is not out of place in Pathfinder like it was in D&D.
Oh, yeah.
It fits in perfectly. Remember,
enough.
the
Yeah.
Greek, Norse, and Egyptian gods are canon in this universe.
Fair enough.
You can worship Ra if you want.
That's cool.
Curse of Ra.
You can be a sectite.
Yep. I think even like the main gods and stuff are also canon in this. And like I know Wukong is a god you can worship in this as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Amazing.
Odin!
Anyway, walking around, you all recognize this god, but what stands it out is, out of all the shrines you're seeing, this one looks really new compared to the rest. Like, it is more modern stonework design. The like decoration and colors that they're using are like more common than they would have been in the past. Like, you see a lot of purples being used in its design. But you see this stone statue of this towering butterfly-like figure that you guys would recognize as Desna. No, basically known as the song goddess.
Ah.
Huh.
Oh really? Huh.
But this, compared to everything else, this one looks very recent, like in the last 10 years recent.
So she got a place here for some reason.
They asked the tour guide that.
Yeah, and it was just like, she looks like she's a new addition to the shrines here. What got the interest in her so much?
Well, Desna has become quite popular up north, and that fanfare has spread its way down here, like it has everywhere else. So, this is knowledge that everyone would know. In the far north, there was a thing known as the World Wound, which was a giant wound that the demons created that, like, basically scarred the planet, but also acted as a portal for them to come through. There was a big event known as the Fifth Crusade that happened, and this crusade basically was an army of everyone coming together to close the wound.
Ah.
The two massive things that happened after the World Wound was closed was that the two people who led this event, known as the World Wound, essentially ascended to the avatar state of those gods. Let me just grab the fucking thing so I can remember so the big one was Queen Galfrey, who was, I forget which country, but like the main country that was leading the charge. She became the herald of Domainese, who is the goddess of justice and basically like the fighting spirit of the world. The other one that you guys would somewhat know about, the one who actually, like, you know, the chosen one who came and like led the actual army and united everyone under him, known as the Grand Commander. It is said that they ascended and became the avatar of Desna.
Ah.
Interesting.
The also big thing that came out of this war was that the Demon Lord, hang on, where are my notes? Discari, who is the god of locust plagues and all that, the demon god of locust plague and all that, the avatar of Desna slew him in battle and actually killed him outright.
Oh.
He is the first recorded, like, in a long time of an actual god being killed.
That is...
Impressive.
Yeah.
So, yep, the pangolin basically, like, you know, it all comes back to you as it is said, because this is, like, a huge world event.
Right.
But basically, paraphrases this and basically says, because of this, Desna has become a very popular god in recent time. Because of, like, you know,
You know, I can...
she basically fought back the armies of hell through her champion.
Yeah, I can definitely see how that works there. Yep. I would definitely give up listening.
The tour guide also then commented like, also due to Dagamoon's own history during its years as a nation known as Theolis, where it fought its own demon war, a bit of that history still remains, and in the hearts of everyone here, so a goddess who defeated the great demon lord is very much someone that people turn to in these darker days.
Understand.
Very fair, yeah.
The final, private shrine that you guys see, which only Cole and Uni will recognize.
Yes.
It looks like an old, wheel axle is the best way to describe it, like you'd see on a wagon with, all the spokes coming off it. But each spoke is made of a different material. One makes it look like it is, full of fire, one has, water coming out of it, one's made to look like a wind effect. Essentially, it looks like all the elements, but the best way to put it is the Chinese element, so you see, metal and wood being included with them, rather than just the basic, earth, fire, wind, water.
Right.
And you guys would recognize, when I find out where I put my notes, there it is. You guys would recognize it as a symbol of an Eastern god known as Qizong, also known as the Master of Medicine.
Oh.
This one's an interesting choice to have here. Wouldn't expect an Eastern influence to make it this far.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
In modern times, we have been expanding east of Domainese land, and as it's kind of where we can only really go. You can only build up to so much. He kind of chuckles.
Yeah.
And as we travel east along the continent, we come in contact with a lot more Eastern people. Such as yourselves, he kind of says.
Yeah.
gesturing to the two Kitsunes and Nagaji.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
I was gonna say it kind of makes sense, considering they made contact with the Eastern people, as essentially their religion is also going to pass around too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, those so I put them in chat as well in case you wanted to get the spelling. But the 6 main gods that seem to be really making their name here in Dagamoon. The tour guide leads you guys to the exit of the garden, but then turns around and says, "If anyone wishes to make any form of demotion to a god before we can, and I'm happy to give a 5-minute break for people to enjoy the garden a bit more, or make their make pilgrimages of their choice."
Can I mention to Teku about Qizong? I feel like Teku might need some affection from that god.
Yeah.
Come on, bless. You're always taking care of us. Ask him to bless you.
Lamau. Yeah, I will do the prayers.
Any particular god, or just a general devotion type thing to everything?
So, because technically speaking, I do fucking the Joxathoth, but also Qizong, because that one is just blatantly medicine.
I will join in form of prayer. I'm more interested in the last 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Enough.
I feel like he's gonna do a general prayer. So
Carmen will
everybody.
probably be nodding, bowing her head slowly in Celine's direction, and closing her eyes and just muttering something before moving on.
Can you guys make just a flat wisdom roll, please?
Oh,
Yeah,
roll.
wisdom!
All right.
Oh no! Where's that? I forgot.
It should be on your front page. I don't know if you can actually roll, but just roll a d20 plus your wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let me just.
My brain went
All right.
to will? Or is
And
there
D20
actually wisdom?
plus 2.
No, mine's a
And your
16.
attributes, where strength, dex, con, intelligence, and all that is.
Ah, okay.
I got a 16, I think that's good.
I have not
Okay.
rolled above a 10 all day.
There.
You've rolled twice.
At least we're not in
Yeah.
combat, right?
Oh, okay, a 17. Done.
Mhm.
As you make a prayer to, were you making a general prayer, or was it to one of the actual gods?
It was one of the last three, so feel free to give me whichever one you feel seems
Roll
good.
me a d3.
Sure. Hold on. Slash
1d3.
RD3. Did I do this correctly?
No.
Yes, I did. I did it privately, apparently. How do I
Alright.
You did
unprivate?
it right.
I'll do it. Reveal it to everyone.
Ah, there we go. It was even like private to me for some reason.
That's funny.
I should have kept it private then, in that case, if it was private to you as well, and not let you know. Anyway, as Dunn makes his particular prayer, you feel a bit of warmth, like, circulate your body.
Mhm.
Dunn is blessed.
Oh, neat. That's cool.
Hooray.
Can I do it without the radiant thing?
Without the aura.
Yep. Yep, if I do that. Oh well, anyway. Just remind you get a +1 to,
Attacks?
Yep.
Okay.
for the rest of the day.
Cool.
Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, then I do... What? I turned that off.
Eh.
It's being
He wants
stubborn.
to give it to everyone, doesn't it?
It's
Being
giving
difficult.
it to everyone in my radius, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Weird.
That is so weird that it won't go away. Okay, sorry. I can't fix it.
No, it's fine.
Like, I turned off the radius of the effect and it's still working. It's so really weird.
Fair enough.
Alright.
He just goes back to Taku feeling like warm and a little happy. He just was like, just goes and grabs her hand, just like, I don't know, I feel like they heard my prayer.
That's good.
I wouldn't know if anything happens. Carbon's just like, I wasn't asking for anything for me at the time.
Oh, effects.
Okay, so...
Mhm.
with that, you guys wander down. And as you're traveling down the road from the church, in the middle of this, along the road, as you guys are traveling down towards the dock area,
Mhm.
what would be
Yeah.
leading up to the church if you were walking up this path,
Mhm.
you see another statue that they stop at.
Oh.
So it is a weathered statue of a carved figure. You can't tell if it's man or female.
Mhm.
They are heavily cloaked, currently down on one knee with a hand stretched out. and in the palm of their hand, they're holding what looks like a white flame.
Oh.
Interesting.
Reading the plaque on the statue, it just says the silent flame.
Ooh, ominous.
Huh.
Silent flame. Interesting.
Does anyone speak Elvish?
No, I don't.
No.
I think we're all a little too elf racist to know Elvish.
Yeah, apparently none of us know Elvish.
Well, none of us are really any race, even without the fact that we haven't had most of our characters have not had good experience with elves in previous games. These particular characters we have probably don't interact with them enough that they would actually have to learn the language.
In another universe, Dunn would have been an elf.
Exactly. But not this one, so he probably doesn't know it.
No, he doesn't. Hi,
Oh,
Diamond. What is it?
Maybe.
So you see that under the plaque where it says the white flame, it is written there's like some kind of scripture in Elvish that you can't understand. The tour guide walks up and gestures to it, and because you can't read it, you just have to take what they say it is.
Fair enough.
The tour guide says, the description at the bottom of this reads, "In silence, the herald of the world. In silence, they heard the world weep, and gave their fire to heal it."
Oh.
We're not sure who this figure is or what historical or impact that they have in it, as there is no written script describing the statue or other than the statue itself. But many scholars must decide that possibly it is a man of healing ink or a woman of healing ink. But we theorize that it is possible that perhaps the world was sick with a illness or plague, and this figure came and brought the cure in the form of whatever this white fire is.
Epsom salt.
Is there like a way that we could do a history check or something like that?
Would that be like society or?
It is lost history.
Lost
Oh,
history. Okay,
So
well,
there's no one knows.
Yeah,
There's
no
no
one
way
knows.
we can really change anything now is if you guys had anything that can magically let you cast whatever it is to let you read certain languages.
I think Teku can, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think I have.
Do you not have a scroll of, like, comprehend languages, or did we use that already?
We used that already.
Oh, well, shit.
Or at least I'm pretty sure we used it already.
Oh, well, then.
Even if we
and
didn't,
with
it might have gotten lost when we had to remake things.
I thought even one of your staffs had that. I'm not entirely sure.
I know you had a scroll of it, but I do believe you used it while in the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the
I
lighthouse?
remember that. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was with the Giants.
Yeah, it was at the Giants.
Oh yeah.
We used it. We did use it then, either way.
Either way, after
Yeah.
that, you guys continue down to the docks where you see all these grand ships.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, he comes across this very large old war vessel. It's 3 decks high, and as he describes it, goes on to say that there's 50 guns on each side of the ship.
Oh.
That's a lot of gun.
He informs you that it is known as the Imperium Dragon, and it was once a mighty warship back in the Seolis days, and was used during the Battle of Narl, but unfortunately took some heavy fire and was eventually retired a few years after that.
As things go.
To remind you guys, this is the ship you guys shot.
Yep.
Ah!
Yes, we did. Yes, we fucking did.
So this was this was the end of the campaign after you guys fought the Paladin Power Rangers and made your escape. this thing chased after you, and you guys opened fire and were able to actually blow up one of its rudders, essentially.
Oh, yeah, because we were worried about it I mean, if it caught us, we were probably dead.
Yeah.
Our ship was not as combat proud, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really, really abused the fuck out of being a spell sniper.
Yep, you had your fucking, what was it, 500 feet of spell range because of it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
The final thing that the tour ends on, you see a statue of a lion which is facing the ocean, and is currently like in a roar type position, where its mouth open, like roaring at the ocean.
Oh.
Looking at the plaque, it says, "Dedicated to the crew of the Imperial Dragon, Pride of Dagger Moon."
Oh.
The Pangolin goes on to say, that this was made during the Age of Ciolus, as when the Imperial Dragon took part in a battle against a hunted enemy, but unfortunately it was damaged and ended up drifting throughout Nara, unable to make dockfall because of its destroyed rudder. Eventually it drifted into a storm, where most of the crew ended up losing their life. But those who survived were able to then navigate the ship to safety and bring it back home.
Oh.
I feel
That must have
That
been
must have been
terrible.
crazy.
That must have been terrible. As the player just like, ah!
Somewhere there is a Warforged who is cackling to himself.
Sounds like a tragedy.
Yes, a Warforged cackling to himself while one of the Paladin Power Rangers' heads is probably still on a spike of his. It's a
Oh
skull.
god,
Right about
that's
that.
right!
I forgot he had the fucking skull stuck through his shoulder.
He did. He also had the
liked
Hydra.
collecting souvenirs.
He does
Oh, yeah,
have
the
a
Hydra was
Hydra!
part of his helmet.
Yeah.
Hydra was part of his helmet, yeah.
Yeah.
He liked collecting trophies.
I actually want to get to frag just because now that I've been reminded, even more now that I've been reminded, because I will definitely get Ninja to redraw him with Cole picking out some creatures from the book to decorate him in. Anyway, that the Penguin thanks you for the tour. Hopes you all enjoyed it, and then I'll let you know that at the end of the tour, as you can see that the sun is starting to go down, that the night market is about to begin.
Oh,
After we
right.
spend
Shopping.
money.
Time to buy stuff.
Women
Thank you very
shopping
much.
time.
Thank you.
Can we? Does he accept tips?
Sure. What's your tip?
Can I give him like a few golds?
Jumping in
That's
midair
not a
equals
tip.
a double jump.
Wait, what did you say?
So that's not a tip.
Okay, what is
I'm
a
making
tip?
a joke.
Okay,
Pressing jump
Yeah,
in midair will help you double jump.
God.
Yep, there's the tip.
You cannot fast travel when enemies are nearby.
Can I give him 2 gold?
Well, sent in packs.
You may give him 2 gold. He will
Yeah,
graciously take it and donate it and put it in his donation box for the museum.
yeah. There you go.
Here we go.
Thank you for the wonderful tour.
I hope you enjoy hope you enjoy the night market and enjoy your stay in Dagger's Moon for as long as it remains.
Yay.
We do
And
plan
with
to.
that,
Thank you again.
you guys will go to the moon market.
Yay, Moon Market! Whee!
Moon market.
So, as you guys return to the main road of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the massive freeway that's like,
Yes.
built like a modern day freeway in size, essentially is the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
That's massive.
You can see shops that are built along it to like have opened up the front and like huge signs inviting you inside. But you can also see people who have wheeled out their own like set up tents and pop up shops and stuff all over the place and just selling things to people.
Oh.
You also see massive signs that say things from anywhere from 5 to 20% off written all over the place.
Oh shit.
So,
Uh-huh.
the Moon Market is a once-a-month market that will happen here in Daggermoon.
Mm-hmm.
The shops will be randomized each time, but every time they are made, or every time it happens, products will be anywhere between 10 to 20% off, if not more.
Oh.
So if you ever come back here next month, you might find different shops, and even cheaper prices.
Oh.
This isn't just like a one-time thing. This is going to happen every in-game month.
Ooh,
That's cool.
So
that's fun.
if we start a new campaign and we end up here again, we might be here at the right time.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Even with this campaign, you can purposely be like, alright, we come back next month, if you have nothing else going on.
We'll
There.
chill here for a while.
I think you're going to blow through all your gold living in Daggermoon for month after month after month just to go shopping. So, some shops are generalized that I just rolled to see what they had. Some of them I rolled specifically for you guys as class specific stuff.
Ah.
So some are dedicated to your actual classes. And I tried to give them catchy names to get your attention.
Oh hell
Oh.
yeah. I love catchy names.
yeah, I see one that is,
Oh, that's cute.
Healers
my
and
attention.
helpers.
What? Future Shakespeare?
Fusion.
Oh, it's not Shakespeare. Ooh.
Barbarian Bazaar.
yeah, that one has
Bard's
my
Folly.
interest.
Jim's Armor Rooms.
No, ooh.
I thought you were gonna say Gems Are Us.
Warrior's Way.
The true
Wizards
alchemist.
and Rogues.
Ooh. What are alchemist goggles? I must see.
Weird and weirderful. The True Alchemist. Great Weapon Rooms.
Color of the shifting spider.
Jim's Arbors.
Would the color of the shifting spider even work on Scully?
Color of the Shifting Spider.
It's at the
Which
very
is that
bottom
in?
shop.
Oh, the shifting spider contains a hollow central tube. As a free action trigger when you roll initiative, you can activate the collar, causing the metal point to dig into your neck, inflicting 1 piercing and 1 injecting the mutagen directly into your bloodstream. I believe Scully's actually resistant to piercing, aren't you?
I have to double check, but if so, that would actually work well because then I don't get the pain.
Yep,
right?
you're piercing too.
Yeah, I can do it for free.
Yep, you can do it for free.
I might grab that. Let me keep looking. I have so much money to spend. Yay!
Ooh, great weapon rooms. Ooh. Oh, Spellguard Shield. This shield bears eldritch glyphs to guard against magic. Well, you have this steel shield. Huh. Cantrip deck.
Weird
It's
and wonderful.
It is a full cantrip deck. Yeah, wow.
Ooh, what's this?
The true alchemist. Oh well, Scully could get the greater alchemist goggles.
I was looking at those.
Familiar tattoo.
I kind of want that cantrip deck.
The cards are one time use, I'm guessing, right?
Yep, each card's one-time use.
I'm gonna smack these things like a Persona card. I do think I want these, actually. I actually am gonna grab them. Give me. How do I do that?
Is there anything that's catching your interest, Red?
I'm kind of just looking around right now.
Fair enough.
Because these seem like fun. Oh, the rooms are cool. I honestly love these names so much, Blue. Thank you. Thank you for putting
Thank you.
the time. Oh yeah.
Okay. The 3 shops that I'm looking at. Bracers of Devotion. Blade Ally. Dancing Scarf. Warden Signet.
Ooh.
Master Magus Ring. An elegant jewelry. Has the Master Magna Ring adorns experience. Did you make another shop, or did you move it?
Backstreet
Ah.
Kids.
Ah! Another shop was made.
What? What?
Each ring has a significant metal and symbol to represent a particular hybrid. Sturdy and such.
Oh my god, what's this? I like this one.
Oh, this one's specifically for Magus.
Oh.
The Master the Master Magus ring, but it gives you gain 1 focus point, and you can use only to cast a Magus conflux spell. If not used by the end of your turn, the focus point is lost.
Mm.
Hmm.
Ah, my eye. Fucking dust! I'm fine.
I like this one a lot.
What'd you find? The singing sword? Does it sing?
It sings.
Oh no, Uni.
The thing is, it's not really something I can use that well. Dang. I'm in the back, so it wouldn't be super useful, but wait, I could use it, because then it has effects anyways. Courageous Anthem, Rallying Anthem, and Counter Performance. What is a Phantom Piano? Ooh.
Oh, that sounded interesting. But...
Yeah, skills means what you need to wield it, right?
Yes.
Got it. I can't use it then. But I can look and appreciate.
Why can't you use it?
Phantom Piano and the Singing Sword. I can appreciate them from a distance.
Hey, Blue, I have to ask.
Yep.
The Instinct Crown of Giant won't stack with, the other one, would it? The Rune of...
Would it? What did I do?
I don't... I'm asking, so the Instinct Crown of Giant, it makes you large, I think? Would it stack with the other one?
Possibly. I can't give you a yes or no because I don't know.
Okay, let me take a look at what the size changing rune says. It's on my armor.
Hang on, let's just use you as an example.
Okay.
Is that what they call it? Helm what?
The Instinct Crown Giant.
Instinct Crown Giant.
Yeah.
You rage and draw upon your instincts to the boon. If you have space to do so and aren't already, you become enlarged. You become... yes, they would stack, but you'd have to use the crown first.
Okay.
Because how your rune works is you cast the spell Enlarge. Which increases you by one size. So if you use the instinct to become large, and then use the rune to cast Enlarge on yourself, you'd become huge. But it wouldn't work the other way around because the crown specifically says you become large, which you already would be if you did Enlarge first. So they stack, but there's an order to it.
Okay. Okay.
Huh?
What happened?
What's up?
I'm looking at the Gale attenuator. Oh no, gate attenuator. Gators are typically...
Out of curiosity, did anyone check out the new shop?
I am looking at it. I am looking at the body recover it kit. What is the
What?
1 GP for?
Why is it
What?
that much? It's...
Alright, as you were the first one to finally ask the question, hearing you complaining about how expensive everything is,
No, I'm just
the-
curious.
the two owners of the shop walk out. You see a kobold and a goblin walk out.
Son of a bitch!
And both are sporting excellent moustaches, and they're just like, what seems to be the problem? They're excellent on sale prices.
Oh, god damn it.
It's Team Rocket!
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Let me
you just
smack
for
him.
the moment, didn't you?
Is there a way for me to just walk away?
Yes, you can just walk away.
I mean, do you recognize them?
Scully doesn't want to walk
Actually-
away.
Oh god, okay.
They are in
Roll
excellent
perception.
disguises, after all.
Okay, do we do perception? Blue.
Sure.
If I don't receive this, I am going to be angry.
Done
Where's
recognizes
perception
them.
again?
I mean,
I
not
only
yet.
use perception. There it is.
It should be on the right next to inspiration.
Scully does not recognize them.
Alright. Let's see how good their disguises are.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see how good their disguises are.
Well, if it meets, it meets. So I.
Alright, done, because you got the crit, you got one success higher. so you recognize them. Scully, you critically fail. You've never
my
seen these
God.
two before in your life. So, done, you immediately recognize...
Fucking hero points. I'm kidding. I'm
You're
kidding.
not
No, not.
No, don't
kidding.
waste a hero point on this.
So, done. You recognize the two fucking figures who tried to mug you in the street the other day. Both of them wearing very poor fake moustaches on their face as they are selling things for outrageous prices. Scully, you see two honest business people just trying to make a living.
I wouldn't say honest. I still think they're shifty. I just don't recognize them. And so I will give them the benefit of the doubt.
Done.
Well, let's make a deal then. What would you say is an honest price for this then?
For the body recovery kit, I'll give you 50 gold.
Done goes. Scully, no. Let us just go. No, let us just.
I'm heckling!
No, let us just go.
You watch them like quickly huddle around each other and begin to talk before the kobold turns back to you and says, "Oh, come on, we can't feed." Yep.
Oh no, go ahead. Like you can have them talk, but Dunn decides because I'm sure Scully speaks the dead, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Dunn decides that he's gonna talk to her in Necro and be like, "These are the two that mugged us."
Are you sure?
Yes.
Remember,
They didn't
I
have
will,
mustaches.
I will remind Scully that you critically failed the deception, so...
I know, but like they didn't have mustaches,
You-
so clearly these are different people.
If you don't already have a full lot, take a hero point, Scully, for playing along.
Yeah.
Anyway, the kobold turns back to you and says, 50 gold, we can't feed our sick mother with that. How about 150?
75.
110.
25.
That's just lower. We're not that stupid.
Yeah, okay. How about 80?
Okay, Dunn's
No,
gonna
let me talk to the good sir.
No, he's gonna grapple Scully and carry her away.
No!
And come back!
It's a good deal if I can get it under 100.
It is a good deal to get under 100, that's the price.
Exactly! Scully's still yelling numbers.
Dunn.
Well, if you'll come back, we'll give it to you for 90. And they wave.
Okay!
He tries very hard to explain that they are basically pick and pocket. Wait, do we actually know their names? Do we know their names?
No, we
no,
the
you
players
don't know their names.
do.
Okay,
We
so
the characters do not.
okay,
I mean, the characters just saw them as Target 1 and Target 2.
Exactly.
Yep. Also, backstreet kits have been reduced, so the body kit is now 90 gold for the rest of the night because of your haggling.
As soon as Scully can get away from Dunn, like, they're bolting it.
Dunn just goes this. At least look at the kit first to make sure that it is what you're looking at.
Okay. I will. I will.
And at that point, he washes his hands of Scully. If you do what you want.
I have money, it's okay.
He tried to give Scully a warning, but also he goes to if he finds Teku and Carmen, he
Fuck
warns
is
them.
Impulse attack.
I'll get to you in a second. While are you saying that, Ninja?
He warns Teku and Carmen about the goblin and the kobold, that I guess someone revived them and they're trying to sell outrageously priced.
Yeah, they have to
Goods.
pay the necromancer somehow.
You're not here. I let you
No,
go free.
above board. Above
But
board.
no, I'm aware. But I'm just telling them they're selling overpriced stuff.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty
You know,
sure
leave them
a
be, but
climbing...
if they come near me, I'm probably to shoot the kobold in the head again.
We're in town. I don't
What did
feel...
the kobold ever do to you? He actually didn't do anything to you, actually.
He did not.
He did shoot at me once, actually.
He did shoot.
But
me
you shot at
really
him, so
hard.
it's... You did shoot him back, so you know. All is fair. You've made up now.
You're friends now. You both you exchanged fire.
You
Look,
shot
I'm not-
him, he shot you, you laughed, you had a drink, everything's fine now, right?
As long as he keeps his distance and doesn't come anywhere near me, then he will not get a bullet to the brain.
Dunn's like, he critted me, the goblin critted me, he critted my girlfriend twice. Yeah, no, I'm not happy with that.
I mean, you did kill them, so, you know.
Fair
You're a
enough.
little even.
Look, they were the
And I'll
ones who
do it
chose
again.
to. they were the ones who chose to.
They took advantage of our kind hearts.
Yes.
No, I did. That was me. I took advantage of kind hearts and your weakness for tiny things.
That's fair.
Okay, yes,
And this time
yes.
I'm going to cut
but
off
I'm the
Hey.
villain in this story.
Anyways,
So,
I'm gonna
yes.
go back to looking.
They keep their
can I do-
distance, they get to keep their heads.
Yes. Could
Because I
do a
will take
perception
trophies
check?
this time.
Or just a check?
How would you like to perceive?
Or not perception. Can I do a crafting check to make sure the body recovery kit is good?
Sure.
Yay.
Yep.
Yep, surprisingly, So, surprisingly, everything is in actually pretty good condition. Like, all the kits are actually, like, top-notch, right off the shelf.
Perfect.
Most likely
Like
right off
it.
the shelf.
They fell
Someone
off the
else's.
truck.
Yoink it. Yoink.
Yes, I get the expression that fell off a truck, or I guess a cart.
What are you gonna use that for?
Reasons.
Oh wait, it's for kineticist. Never mind, I don't care. I was looking at the gate attenuator. I'm like, what the fuck is impulse damage? And then I saw kineticist for the 10th time. Like, oh wait, I can't even use this.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, so even if I wanted to, I can't get the armor potency rune.
Mutagen.
Do we have stuff to sell? What are they willing
Sneaky
to buy stuff
key.
or?
No, this is... So, but it will be the downside, we'll let you know.
Hmm.
This is a buy-only event. You don't sell things here.
Fair.
Is there a way to haggle with them?
Yeah, you can try and haggle, but I've already said everything's very on sale, so you're
Yeah,
already
that's-
getting a very good price.
Fair enough. Okay, just making sure. Trying to check what.
I'll let you know, most things are anywhere between 100 to 500 gold off at the moment,
Oh,
Nice.
depending how I felt.
fair enough. Oh wait, I already have an armor purchase. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. I can't get any armor runes.
Yeah, that's right, you need a +2 before you can do that.
I do have a +2.
Yeah, +3.
Honestly, if Scully has the gold, I think they should get these alchemist goggles greater.
I do
Yeah.
have it. And I am genuinely thinking I will get it.
Yeah, I mean it
Because
will.
if it ignores lesser cover when you throw bombs, that's kind of a good thing.
Plus,
That
it's
is
the
true.
fact that it has a bonus on the splash damage.
And also
But
has a
that'll
bonus
give
on
me
splash
four.
damage too.
Wow,
I
Scully?
mean,
The brass
It's an
goggles
investment.
are also nice. Yeah, I'll grab the goggles. The greater.
You like there's something that is like helpful to you, and then things that were not.
This is how I make purchases in real life.
You're terrible.
I think we found the crux of the problem. It's Uni.
Like I don't want to tell you how to use your money, but holy shit, Uni! Priorities first.
scarier than a cheap knick-knack.
Yes, but if the expensive good thing is it helps you, actually helps you.
Yes.
The knick-knack is gonna look cute until you lose interest in it.
I know, but it's okay. I got my goggles.
Or until you choose to resell it.
No, I'm probably gonna hold on to them because they are like really good. Yeah, how do I equip it, or is it already equipped?
I've done it for you.
Thank you.
So
Also,
before
the
I buy
cantrip
any,
deck is gonna make me laugh so much. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, I'm just gonna wait until see if Ren finds anything first. Because
I'm not really finding anything, so I'm just kind of reading things.
oh, okay.
Not much jumping out at me, though.
I don't have that much money either way if I wanted that, and getting the money.
Yeah, the only one I'm really seeing is the Master Magus ring.
How much is that?
800.
Oh, I unfortunately do not have the money for that.
Sekira's gonna go hang out at the pier.
So, Dunn's gonna purchase the instinct crown. However, he might want to try to change it into something other than a crown.
Like a bracelet.
I am happy for it to be something else if you don't want it to be a crown. It could be like a helmet or something. Like whatever kind of headwear you want it to be, it will be that.
Headwear.
It should be a circlet instead of, just a full-on crown. Something that just, fits over your head but can fit under your hood.
An earring.
Oh, I was gonna ask, could he actually turn it into an earring?
Yep, as long. Essentially, it will stay a head slot, is what I'm trying to get at. But it can
That's
be anything
fair.
on your head.
Yes, fair. I would prefer it to be an earring.
Alright.
Dunn gets his ears pierced at the night market.
Yeah. Wait. What ears?
He has ears.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Dunn have. Okay.
Yes, he has
Just making
ears.
sure.
The like protruding ears?
Yes. Do you want me to show you the art?
I'm like having like a Mandela moment. I'm going to your account right now. Like I swear, what? I feel like I'm being like I'm having mixed memories. Like I could have sworn he didn't have ears.
He has ears. But I'm
going to confirm it. I'm going to confirm
No,
it.
I can post you a picture.
I'll be honest, I also thought he just had like little holes in the side of his head like a snake.
Oh my god, he does have ears!
This will show it. He has ears.
Oh yeah.
He does have ears! Oh my god, I thought he just had snake holes!
No,
Same.
Snake holes.
he has...
Snake holes.
I mean, he technically does have snake holes.
I believe Uni. I believe that's for the Kuwaiter.
He doesn't have that though. Oh Lord.
Alright.
Dead. That's it. I'm dead.
Or
Go
move
back.
to
killed my wife.
and
Killed my
she
wife.
has
You killed
a
her.
music
She's
expression going, why are we talking about her anatomy at this point?
Well, I'm going to assume with that, Dunn is now broke with the fucking purchase, so... anyone else buying anything, or...?
I don't know, I don't think anything really stands out to a gunslinger at this point.
Yeah, I tried rolling, cool things for a gunslinger, but I just kept getting guns, and I'm like, Carmen's guns are better than these.
Yeah, I mean, if it was things that could go into it, like maybe a bigger striking rune for one of my tiger claws, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of those are expensive as fuck.
Done goes finds
I,
Teku.
I put them there anyway, just in case.
Teku can be
So,
found by the port or by the lighthouse.
well, you wouldn't be at the lighthouse, that'd be like an hour walk.
Fair. Teku is currently gravitating to locations she's finding bizarrely familiar. So she's gonna be around those areas. Like she got an eyeful and then she pissed off. Or pieced out, however you want to say it.
Peaced out.
Hmm.
What is this wand of hybrid form? Huh.
I like this song.
Thank you.
Nice.
I chose it myself.
Gives mystery dungeon vibes.
Oh, that's very nice.
I wouldn't say it's giving me mystery dungeon vibes, but I am enjoying it.
Yes, yes.
Who invited the script?
What?
What?
There's a script?
You did not hear the yes, yes?
From Scully?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess Scully's a script now.
You know what? I think
Gorgeous.
I'll take that.
Yeah, to help, like, visualize it. About what shape the city's in, essentially.
Ah. Fair enough.
Yeah, make it more realistic so I can help explain it more.
Now, where did it put that rune?
There you go. That's what the sea kind of looks like.
Ah.
I gotcha.
Ah, okay.
Teku is basically...
So it kind of looks into the ocean, essentially.
Ah, like a crescent moon.
Yeah.
Yep. So the main road is down at the like base of it, and at the end of each hook. One is on the left side is the lighthouse, and on the right side is the castle.
Haha.
Teku is basically at the port where she basically was shipped off to Otari. Is the best way to put it.
Well, Dun essentially tracks her down and catches up to her.
Blue, could you put the resilient rune on my resting carapace?
Sure.
Thank you. I figure another buff to saving throws couldn't hurt.
Here's resilience. There you go. +1 to your saving throws, sir.
Nice.
So while Dun and Tekel wander off to the dock, Scully and Carmen, as you guys are still in the market, you start hearing like loud bangs as you see some little like these weird like little shooting stars flying up into the air and then exploding into bright lights as fireworks start going off. Along the road, you see people are starting to like part, kind of like fucking to make a big opening as you see a parade starting to make its way down the road.
Oh. Carmen will then step off to the side so she can let it pass without any problems.
So at the front, you'll see a big parade of people with instruments and stuff. Up just playing a bunch of different tunes. Probably the one they're playing right now, actually.
Sounds about right.
But then, followed onto that, you see these large caged wagons, and in each one it has these very exotic and strange-looking animals in them.
Oh.
You see, there's large snake with multiple heads that you recognize as the Hydra. You see this large bird that you also actually recognize for when it attacked you in the mountain as a rock gets wheeled past.
Oh, thanks.
But then you also see a collection of dinosaurs going by.
Nice.
Pocket raptor.
How nice to see these things and not have them attacking us.
Pocket raptors! The #1 cause of murder!
Oh my god.
As the parade goes by, you see 3 figures in about the middle of the parade who are showing off the dinosaurs, as this man in very wealthy looking attire, throwing his hands up in the air, rings on every finger as he's just shouting out for people to come and look at his collection of dinosaurs. You'll go and look at the dinosaurs.
Let me
Sure,
see
why
them
not?
dinosaurs.
It'll catch.
Yeah, so at the front you'll see a kind of Triceratops ops. You see a few raptors running around the enclosed cage. And then, near the back, in this big cage that has a blanket on it, you watch as the man walks over, grabs onto the sheet, and throws it off the cage. And inside, you see this massive crocodile-like dinosaur with a huge spine running down its back.
Oh.
Holy crud, Carmen's just going to scan that.
It's like a Spinosaurus.
You scan it, and it is indeed a Spinosaurus.
I was gonna say.
Damn, Scully with the meta knowledge.
Let's go!
I mean, I was gonna say the exact same thing, but she beat me to it.
Hell yeah, dinosaur lovers. Let's go.
Yeah.
As people are coming in to see the dinosaurs, or some are pressing their face up against the cage to get a better look and stuff like that. The man's cheering people on to come and see his grand collection of magical beasts he has. But then you see what happens in pretty much all these situations. You see a small child walk up to the cage with the Spinosaurus, a small lantern in his hand as he kind of leans in through the bars to get a better look. The creature stomps down to look at the child as he leans in, scaring him, causing him to drop the lantern into the cage and start a fire as it smashes into the hay.
Oh lord.
Son of a bitch.
Are people screaming at this point?
You hear panic in the air as people begin to panic at the fire, but then a loud roar as the Spinosaurus slams up against its cage to get away from the fire, before bursting out into the street.
Oh no.
Crud.
The party is
Lord.
split.
Great.
And we'll
Well,
start
not
the
really.
initiative.
You guys are just on the back line currently from where the monsters are.
Yep.
Yeah, you're till over here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm last.
That's a good thing
You
I
haven't
already
rolled
scanned the Spinosaurus. And now, let's see, let's do that free action I get to do every time.
You gotta do
combat
your roll
starts.
just so you can
I'm
get
still-
that.
I'm still waiting to roll.
Oh, I-
Roll for it.
I rolled
Well,
my Chrono
I mean,
Screamer
this
and
is a
failed
free-
the flat check.
Oh, I
yeah,
still need you to roll.
Yeah, so he can replace the number run.
Ah.
Well, I don't actually have to. It does it automatically. Remember?
Ah.
yeah.
All right.
Reaction, so might as well do that.
So, for reaction, you attempt to intimidate the Spinosaurus, but end up only enraging it as it turns its attention to you guys.
Oh lord.
We cut over near the docks. Just outside the main road in the top right. Done. You and Taku are kind of just standing there looking at the water together. When you start hearing screaming coming from behind you, and as you turn around, you can see like flames, kind of like somewhat erupting from from where you just were. You also hear like a loud roar of some sort.
Dun immediately alerts Teku to it and starts heading towards. He knows that Teku will catch up. Wait, actually, how much is your movement, Ren?
I have an actual question, Blue.
Yep.
Can I use an action to dash and follow it up that action to... Oh wait, no, that's not how this works at all. That's a different system. An inferior system. I was gonna ask if I could fucking do an action to dash and then follow it up with warp step to fucking strike twice during dash. But I can just warp step for 60 and then another 25.
Yep.
So
It's like 85.
85. Yeah, we are very far away. Even me, it's gonna take a while. So I don't know that there's a big old giant dinosaur. You move 85?
I strike twice. Oh wait, that's wrong. Strike twice. And then I have 25 of movement after that, so I can get to like here.
So, okay, well, would you want the cheetah potion or should I take it?
I forget what the cheetah potion does.
It
Plus 10 movement, I believe.
Yeah, for an hour.
Let's see. Plus 10 movement. Strike twice. So that would be 35, 40, 80. I would have 105 movement.
See, I'm determining whether if me going up there as fast as I can or you is better. Because I could hand off the cheetah potion to you and then move, or take it myself and then move. I don't have as much movement options as you though, but I do have sudden charge, which could dash and then attack.
Yeah.
You technically have more range options than I do, huh?
Yep, I do have more range
Okay.
options, so
All
off
right,
you go.
then all right. I'm going to drink the potion, so I will. Shit! It disappeared. Fuck.
But you used it, so.
Is it so basically just remember you got extra 10 movement.
All right.
Hang on. Which one was it? It was greater.
The cheetah. Yeah, greater.
Here you go.
Thank you. So Dun's going to move. He's going to dash. That's 135. 2. He sees the threat, and then I'm gonna rage because at first he just thought it was a fire. Now he knows it's a dinosaur, so he's gonna rage. Do I have to use an action to grow bigger with the raging?
Let's have a look. It is 2 actions to activate it.
Ah, shit. Okay, well then, and he's just going to move in as close as he can, then. And that's all he can do.
Alright, coming.
Alright. Time to take aim and fire. Yep, I have full hero points, so might as well put those to good use.
Well, you put it to good use.
Yep.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Alright. He will become frightened 1.
Takes persistent
But he was
damage.
not. But he will not be stunned.
Oh well. That's how it goes.
Regular hit this time.
That will be fine. That's all it needs to do.
You'll take another 31 damage.
Alright, and then we'll just reload. And hopefully we'll get some... Yep, that'll work. That'll help for anyone else trying to hit him next.
Hopefully he doesn't go for the people.
You watch as it steps. It steps forward towards the man who's been holding it caged this entire time. Its mouth opening wide as it comes down to eat him.
Oh gosh.
As it bites down, as it goes to bite down on the man and swallow him whole, you watch the man in a panic just be like, Squire! And so grab the kobold who's dressed as like a circus ringleader to his left and throw him in front of him like a shield, and the creature just gobbles up the kobold.
Wow, what a dick!
Ooh, that's mean.
You watch as the creature leans back and is just chomp swallowing the kobold, and the nobleman just says, "Oh, very well then. Good job, sir."
What?
Scully. The creature is no longer bleeding.
Yeah, how
At least
far is
that's where its
that?
nat 20 went.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can
I
imagine
like
that guy would not have lasted long considering the fact that he got hit on a 25 for a critical. Which means his armor class sucks.
Okay, so I can hit him from here, I think, with Chill Pill. Let's see, because I believe that I have a range of 50 or 75. Yeah, 50. So I can hit him from here if I want. I am going to get just a little... Nope. I can hit him from here. I'm not going to get closer. I'm going to go ahead and take a turn to load Chill Pill with... What sounds good today? Try a Sulfur Bomb.
I'm gonna guess from my scan from it, this thing doesn't have any major weaknesses or defense.
No, so you learn that it is level 12. It doesn't have any weaknesses or anything like that. Or resistances.
Right, I kind of
Uh,
figured because you.
Do you learn anything special? Technically, I guess it's pointless at the moment, but you know this thing can hold its breath for an hour.
Okay.
That's its
aquatic,
passive.
right?
That's its passive ability.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot
Not
it.
important, but interesting.
I'm gonna go
If it
shoot
decides to run away, that's
That
a
could
little
be a
bad.
It runs away and dives into the water. It can just be underwater.
Damn.
Yeah, that's something we would have to tell the town guard if this thing escapes. Is we
I'm
need to be
assuming
careful.
that
This
that
thing
didn't
likes
hit.
to be in water.
Nope, and that'll be a critical miss as well.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Really? Okay, fine. Screw you. So I'm just gonna take another turn to get closer then.
Okay.
There you go. And that's my turn.
Alright. You see what looks like the nobleman's daughter kind of just like watching this go down. Gives a bit of a shrug and just wanders over and leans against this wall, this post here.
Oh, okay.
This normal Tuesday.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. The nobleman, seeing you guys coming in, will flee and leap over this table and take cover in this stall over here. Teku.
I will use hang on, my brain is malfunctioning. Warp
Remember?
step
Oh, go ahead.
and hang on. I gotta make sure I remember warp step properly. +5, so I get 230 movement speeds. So I can make it up to here. That is a 60 feet of between me and it. What do I have that has that kind of range?
Uh-oh.
What's up?
The giant reptile has noticed. Done.
It is not. It's now looking at me. Maybe.
Oh no.
That's fine.
It could be looking at what's behind you, but fair.
I
True.
will damage roll. Damage roll. Defense, basic will. Yeah. Apparently it requires a basic will save.
Guessing that was what you were trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It succeeded.
Yep.
Valid.
Got quite a bill for a creature of its size and demeanor, but whatever. It's
I
still
was
big.
kind of hoping that its will was not great. I was expecting its fortitude to be good.
So I will say I just rolled really high on that.
Oh, I got you. Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he rolled a 10 plus 21.
Yeah.
It's the +21 where I'm like, oh, also I shouldn't be able to use days. My bad.
What?
Okay, so never mind.
fair enough.
All then.
I will move up to here instead. Because I just realized,
It was a 2x.
It's two,
It's
it is,
cut.
what the fuck is it called?
2 actions.
2 actions for warp step and 2 actions for days. So I'm not allowed to use days.
All
Unless
right.
you wanted-
Well, there we have it.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
my
there is one thing. Go,
Uh-huh.
Ophira.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget that.
Oh,
That will hit.
Oh, I
Oh,
apparently
wait.
didn't
No,
have
I
it
got a
targeted.
crit.
I thought I did.
You monster. That'll be a
Dang
regular
it.
hit.
Yes, familiar
Eight
users.
damage.
Don't forget about your familiars. They have action
Yes.
economy.
They can do
They have
stuff.
us. They can do one thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Need to Scully a fucking one-turn cantrip. To be flinging around with fucking Merryweather.
Wait,
I mean, she does have the cantrip cards.
wait, can I give the cantrip cards to Merryweather?
You can, but in combat it'll take an action to do that.
Because it takes an action to hand it to Merryweather, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Got it.
Your quick draw only works on your potions, not on everything
I
like
understand.
other people's quick draws.
I understand.
Alright, done.
Okay. Damn, that's gonna take all 3 of my actions just to turn big.
I mean, it's right next to you if you turn big, so
That is fair.
it's not doesn't only take 2 actions to turn big, so you could go big and then attack.
True, I guess if I wanted to get bigger, then I can use that 1 action turn next time. So I'll do the giant big now.
Okay,
then I'll
let's
go-
see.
She's trying out her new toy.
Well, I mean,
Let's see.
Roaring.
roaring.
Roar.
Ah, man, I can spell.
You're fine.
It happens, don't worry. E and R are very close together on the keyboard, so typos are gonna happen.
Fat finger.
Let's say your rage
That
and
was
draw
not
upon
wrong.
instinct, you gain a boon. If you have space to do so and aren't already, you become large. Your equipment grows with you, but returns to normal size if it's removed. Your reach increases by 5 feet to 10 feet. You deal an additional...
Additional 2? You deal
Yep.
2 additional? What additional
2 additional damage.
Ah, okay.
2 damage. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. Okay. And now I'm just gonna combat grab it. Wait. Would it be better to try to grab it or try to trip it? Oh no, I don't have actions to slam down. Never mind. I'm just gonna try to combat grab it then.
Yeah, the slam down can come next time.
Yep. Oh, come on. I'm gonna reroll that. Reroll, keep high as result.
There we go.
Neat. It is now grappled. Did
Ooh,
I include
that's a
the
pretty high
plus
roll
2?
you got on those dice.
include
It
the plus 2?
definitely. I don't know if it did the +2, but it definitely did apply some pretty high damage dice already.
Ah.
Just attack.
So you did an extra... So you did 10 damage. What's your regular thing? Say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's still... Yep, that's your extra 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so it does it quiet. No, you're good.
Okay. So, the creature will take 23 damage. And is bleeding.
Hey.
As it do.
If I remember correctly, let's see. I did. No, okay. I think it's I actually have to use this kind of strike rather than. if it's within my range. Because, I believe I have something that... Okay, I have to actively do it. It's, called Shatter Defenses, to keep it for Frightened Condition to go down. Alright, I can't do that. There goes my turn.
Alright, well, don't worry. That'll be for me to take care of once I, start blasting again. Oh, wait. Because that would actually help things.
Shouldn't it be grabbed?
Oh, sorry.
I
Yep.
believe.
No, I was trying to add all your fucking extra enlarge abilities into your thing, so I have the macros.
Oh, fair enough.
So now I have
Okay.
enlarged 2, so that's essentially when you do the second enlarge, I can throw the next enlarged version on top of you,
Fair enough.
so I can get both macros going.
Fair enough.
Right.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Ooh, 29 will miss.
Let's see. Should I not? You know what? I will just leave that there for now. And that'll at least hit. Solid 30 damage.
That was 30 damage.
And then we'll just see if we can't keep it spooked.
Damn.
Not this time. Okay.
Okay, the creature's turn. It is going to take a bite into Dun, as it is the closest thing to it.
Yep, that makes
And it
sense.
is currently grabbing it, so it makes sense.
Ow.
Ouchie.
Okay, so... Oof. You'll take
Holy.
82 damage.
Dang.
It's going to grab you back.
No.
But luckily for you,
You're too big to be eaten.
swallow whole. When it bites a creature of medium size or smaller, it can swallow the creature. Dun cannot be eaten by this thing.
I'm a large boy.
Yep.
Too big of a snack.
Yes, you are big.
Instead, with its second action, or its 2 next actions, I should say, because there's 2 actions to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to rip and tear. When the
Until it's
Spinosaurus is... Yep. So, requirement, the spiny creature is grabbing a creature with its jaws, which it is.
Mm-hmm.
It immediately does... So, you immediately take 18 damage,
Ow.
and then you need to make a reflex save, and if you fail, you begin to bleed.
Fair enough. Oh, God. I'm gonna re-roll that. Let's try it. Well, that's better. Not
Alright.
the best, but it was better.
Alright, you begin to bleed. You'll take 2d6 plus 2 bleed damage each turn now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He will take his bleed damage and remain bleeding. Scully!
Ready. So just double checking my distance. I didn't get close enough last turn. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna take a turn to go ahead and load up Chill Pill again. Let me just target this loser.
I forgot that I had the +1 to hit.
And I'm gonna keep a sulfur bomb, so load up a sulfur bomb with that turn.
I don't
Let's see.
Would a 33 have been a crit?
No.
Okay, well then it wouldn't matter.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Why did it? There it goes. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna go pew pew. Oh,
nice.
finally!
Nice.
And
It
then
terrifies me that Scully got a 19 and I was only a hit.
I know, right?
Hang up. I found the spell bless effect for you, stun, so you're not doing the aura anymore.
Cool.
Okay, that's.
Alright. So,
Yay!
we'll take 9 acid damage and also begin to melt.
Yeah! And I'm gonna scooch just a little closer. And that's my turn.
There's a sulfur bomb. The target takes a -1 status penalty to perception checks and attack rolls. All right.
Oh, nice.
You guys are definitely wearing it down on all the status effects.
Hell yeah.
Tekel.
I am going to move down to Nani.
I nearly have a full ring of status.
I'm gonna move down to here,
That is
and
kind of a
I
lot.
am
Shoot for a bingo.
gonna yeet at this. Because of course I
Ooh.
got it too. I will re-roll that.
Alright.
Re-roll in using a hero point. Where would my great axe have ended up?
Somewhere behind it.
I will use a turn to get teleported to the great axe.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's say over here.
that's actually pretty.
And then Ophira will set it on fire. No, she will not. That's my turn.
Ah,
And gets a little bit of a heal.
Sure. No, I think I'll just. It's badly injured. It is grabbed. I'm going to slam down. I'm going to try to trip it.
Alright.
Am I? Yes, it is target. So you just so I can. So this is an athletics versus it.
Okay. Roll
I have
athletics.
to. I have
Yep,
to
you're gonna have
ask.
to roll.
Okay.
He has a very high fortitude.
Yes.
Doesn't
Is it
matter.
against his-
Fuck it. You fucking succeed.
Nice. I tripped.
You grab the creature as its jaws are wrapped around you, give a twist, and crash it into the fucking dirt. You are wrestling this crocodile.
Do I think I could hold it down with my how I'm currently am, or should I? Actually, do I think that I can currently hold it down properly?
You think you two are pretty equal, is the best way I'll put it. So
Getting-
it'll be dice rolls to see if he gets up or not.
Being the same size would not matter in that, would that?
It doesn't increase your athletics, so no.
Okay, well then
Sadly.
I will just
Press the attack.
Yep, press the attack, press the advantage, and attack it.
Alright.
Oh, come on! Then that's my turn. I'm not gonna re-roll anymore. I want to save at least one. Ow. I forgot him.
Yeah, I can roll to see if you stop bleeding. Not yet. Not quite yet. Darn. Alright, now let's see. I'm a little closer by 10 feet. And begin the shooting once again.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
18 damage.
Alright, and now the big one.
Alright, regular hit.
Yep.
Now with 26 damage.
And we're working on it. And let's see. Not quite. But it is kind of occupied at the moment, so that makes sense.
Alright, it will do 2 actions to, once again, rip and tear into you done
Fair enough.
to get the free 18 damage. You're still bleeding, so you can't be bleeded again by the same effect. And then it will take a swipe at you with a claw. 31 damage for 29.
Woo! Woo, boy!
It is still bleeding. Golly.
I'm
Yes,
gonna go
Get
down!
ready. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and give a potion to Merryweather. I should have oiled the knife, right? Yeah, I have an oiled the knife. To go ahead and give to Merryweather and send Merryweather to go to Dun.
Alright, Mara flies over to you, Dun, and lands on your shoulder.
It's gonna be up to you, Dun, to do something about that.
Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and reload Chill Pill.
Yep.
The Sulfur Bomb did good damage, but let me try some lightning. And I'm gonna go pew pew.
Okie dokie.
The pew pew
Badly
failed.
no.
Gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Gonna pew pew
Might
again.
as well, yes.
Pew pew.
That it?
Yay!
That'll do it.
Damage and damage.
Alright. 21, 12, and then... Your goggle's not getting included in the splash, because I feel like it's meant to be a +2 on that.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
But, that is my turn.
Ah, are you turning on... When you roll damage, are you turning on the alchemy goggles?
What? It didn't say anything to do with, it doesn't give, wait, what?
Let's have a look.
It's a cat. Pet the cat. Diamond, I want soda. Is this refrigerator cold yet?
Oh,
I'm talking to the cat.
the cat can't answer.
I'm aware he can't. I'm asking him things he probably doesn't even care about.
True.
Okay, so when you click on the bomb to do damage,
Yes.
do you see where it says modifiers at the bottom of it? Like when the first thing pops up, the damage roll?
No. Oh, there it is. Yes, there it is.
Do you see there's one that's crossed out called alchemy goggles in the splash area?
Yes,
under
I see, I
calculus?
see.
So you click turn on, so you turn it on there when you do damage.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that next time.
I'll give him an extra 4 damage for the past 2 splashes.
Thank you, and that's my turn.
Alright,
I will use Ophira's turn and one of my turns to cast Harm Undone.
okay. Do
And
you wish to resist the harm done?
No.
roll healing.
Alright.
That's a decent heal.
And then I will do ignition with my other 2 turns on the thing.
Okay, okay.
And
Rock
that's my
killer.
turn.
Yeah, fair
Okay.
enough.
Alright.
Well, Dun's going to take the potion that Merryweather is giving to me and drink it.
Alright, Scully, roll for the heal for the potion.
Yes, yes. Wait,
Is
why
this
do I
the
have to
potion
roll?
you craft? Because
Oh,
you have them.
shit. This is one I crafted with resources.
Okay, so roll it and I'll give Dun the full amount.
There it is.
So that is 34.
24 plus 10. Yep, 34.
Cool. Okay.
Wow,
If-
exactly at 100.
Nice.
Just in case, like, I end up missing. Alright, and then I'm going to attack, again pressing the advantage.
Now it.
Cool. Oh yeah, okay, it is in there. Cool.
Alright.
Oh god, it's
Solid
still
hit.
alive. Oh shit, it's still alive. Alright, that's 2 actions.
Yeah, it's a level 12 creature. I'd expect it to take a while to kill.
I mean, it says it's near dead!
You know how Monster Hunter works. It always seems to have more health at the end than it really should.
Fair enough. I'm gonna attack it again?
Alright. 25 will miss.
Shit. Well. There we go then. That's my turn.
Alright.
Yeah.
It
6
didn't take
bleed
much
damage.
that time at least.
Roll! Roll! God fucking shit. Oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, it's still...
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Let's say...
Coming.
Yep, back to me. Redo the
That hits.
shooting. Yep.
Let's see if Common finishes it off.
Yes.
Oof, close.
Damn!
Alright.
It has a little bit more
Alright.
fight in it.
Here we go, last car. Help me out here. Yep, well, might as well do it. Might as well make it worth it. Did it reload with the hero point or did not? Okay, there we go. Huh.
Nope.
Darn. We should really implement that rule that gives you a plus 10 to those. But that wouldn't have helped.
Exponent of it?
Oh well. Well, at least it's not having a good day there. It is spooked at least.
Fair enough.
Hero point. When a hero point is used, instead of re-rolling, you add a plus. Ah. Never heard of that before.
Huh.
Yeah, they're using it on Rock Grind. It's an interesting little idea they did. It's basically so you don't feel like you can use your hero point if it's lower.
I just googled it, and yeah. So instead of re-rolling with a hero point, you just add a plus. You can add a plus 10 to your roll.
We can...
I kind of like that more. It makes hero points more.
Worth
Like,
it.
yeah, make hero point an actual guarantee essentially.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Makes it so
Yeah,
you
like-
at least can't do what happened right there. But
I'll definitely look into that next time. I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Something to look
no
at.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along.
Yep.
Anyway, continues to thrash about, hitting done,
Yep.
and then takes a claw at you for another 26 damage. He's thrashing.
Wait, isn't the... Oh, I thought you did the rip and tear.
I did.
Isn't that a 2 action?
Yeah, he has 3 actions.
Oh,
So he
that's
did
the
a rip and
persistent
tear and then
bleed.
a claw.
I'm sorry. The persistent bleed made me think that he was attacking me again. I apologize.
No, that was his bleed.
Okay.
I apologize.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, Scully. I'll let you know if you can get splash damage on it, it will die.
Let's go. Okay,
All you have to do is not get a critical miss, and you will kill it.
all turns are dedicated to this. It is going to die now because I have to go to sleep.
Fair
enough.
enough.
I'm gonna
As
load
you
chill
do.
pill with some lightning. I'm gonna go pew pew.
You miss, but they'll still get the splash. Roll the damage.
Yeah.
It'll be electrocuted and die.
Yep, throw your bomb. And that
Thank
creature
goodness.
is defeated.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yay.
Great job, team.
Dunn unlatches its teeth from his shoulder.
Just like rip it out. Okay, we need the medic.
Yeah, I'm on it. It's like the only thing I'm actually good at, apparently.
No, shh.
No.
You're right, I fail at that too.
No!
Can I say I assisted retroactively?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
just-
worked.
And I shrink you down.
You go small again.
Yes, I go small again. I was the only one who took damage.
Yep.
It's okay, you did.
I gave you a crit and healed you twice.
Thank you.
Okay, for killing the Spinosaurus. Oh, you guys gonna be really mad.
Oh no.
It gave us 160 fucking EXP, leaving us at 990 EXP.
5.
Yep.
Oh god!
Wait, seriously?
Really?
Yep, it gave you 160 XP. It
Oh
gave
my
you the max
God.
amount. There was a max level monster for your level. It was, one of the hardest fights I could throw at you, so it gave you 160. It was a
So that's
deadly encounter.
990, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, no. That's cool.
We have
What
to
can
do
you do?
something that's 10 EXP.
Rude! Rude!
I'll tell you what. Because of what we're going to do next time is an RP adventure, and there's no, XP to have through combat. At the end of it, I will reward you the level for doing it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, cool.
Sounds
That
Fair
works.
enough.
Yes, yes.
That works.
Thank you.
That works
Thank
for
you
me.
for
Yeah.
having
Up.
mercy.
I kind of expected that's how it go.
So, as the creature drops to the ground dead, and the crowd slowly begins to, re-emerge, and they all start clapping and cheering for you guys. Yeah, some people even throw, some money onto the ground at your feet, and, other things.
Using well, slowly
Great.
just picks that up.
Everyone roll a d20.
Sure.
See how much gold is thrown at your
Yeah.
feet.
I got 12.
You got 12.
There's
I
a button. There's a
I
I
button.
just saw the fucking button. Let me roll!
Yeah.
Huh.
In a weird sense, that kind of makes sense because I turned big, so they probably saw me the
You know what? Yeah.
So yeah, some of the crowds are throwing some coins, some of them land at your feet, you each get what you rolled.
I got
So,
12
Dan, you picked up 12 gold, everyone else got 5 gold by the looks of it, and 3 gold for common.
It's money.
I mean, considering what people like this usually have for money, I'm expecting that the equivalent to 3 gold is still going to be quite a lot, considering.
I mean, 3 gold is essentially like a day's wage. Someone just threw at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, they just threw their entire daily paycheck at your feet, each for killing the giant dinosaur.
Yay, okay, now is Fantasy PETA gonna come after us?
Slowly
don't
looking
think
up
they
from
exist
behind
in
the
this
stand
world.
that I mean, they do, but they're not very much liked, like real life.
Yeah.
They also tend to get eaten by every monster they try to save.
That's hilarious.
They show up on the beach being like, no, you cannot kill the sea monster. It is a majestic monster, and the monster eats them and swims off.
I remember that.
Oh my
We
god.
literally dealt with
And
that.
nothing of value was lost.
Exactly.
Alright? Hearing the crowd cheer and everyone cheering for you guys at the death of the creature, the merchant nobleman slowly peeks over the counter that he was hiding behind, gets up, quickly makes himself look more presentable, and then quickly steps out into the crowd and says, "Yes, celebrate for the heroes of the festival. Oh, congratulations, my new friends. Good job. As a token of appreciation for saving today's night market, allow me to extend a hand of friendship. I am Lord Theo of Dagamoon, and allow me to present my brand new +1s to tonight's special feast is at the Duchess's mansion." And he kind of like gestures to the four of you, and the crowd just like cheers louder.
Well, can't turn down free food.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of want to be a thief because I'm pretty sure I'm on top of the shop that had the Magus ring.
No, don't be a thief. No, you're not sneaky. You don't have sleight of hand.
No, I don't, but we can say that, but, can I say that I did it in the chaos of the fight where everyone was hiding?
God damn it, Tucker.
Let's have a look at your thievery.
My thievery is absolute dog shit.
What is our...
It's a +1 in untrained.
Alright. Ren,
That's
as
why.
you look at the Magus ring, and you think about pocketing it, everything goes dark, and you see a robed blue kobold with red feathers standing before you, and he offers you a deal.
Oh.
He'll allow you to pocket it, but he will remember this later.
That sounds very ominous, and I'm already missing every strike I try to make.
This telltale shit.
Do you take the ring?
I do not take the ring.
Alright. You may still attempt to steal it with a thievery check, but then the dice will be known if you fail.
I already know I failed.
I mean, you haven't rolled yet.
It's a +1. I know I failed.
Are you just not going to attempt then?
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, so, you guys are being invited to the royal castle by... What?
Who do we lose? Oh, we lost Cole.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird, he's not normally the one who disappears.
Right?
Well, I take it we probably leave it there then, seeing as you wants to go to bed anyway.
Yay.
We'll leave it on the invitation to the royal mansion.
Yay.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Bye,
Alright.
chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye,
It was
chat.
fun. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Also, I would
Oh,
like...
it's back.
Oh, there's Colt.
Yeah, don't worry, internet was just being a little weird for a bit second.
You're good.
Alright, I guess
Yeah.
I guess instead of outroing us out in just Colt's sudden disappearance, you get to next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time, you guys have been offered to visit the Duchess's castle, or for a royal banquet, and it's by Lord Theo. Do you accept?
Yeah.
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 Free food.
Free food, sure.
Alright, now bye, chat.
Yeah.
Bye, chat.
Hey.
I would also like to thank the one person who subscribed in the middle of this chaos.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Nice.
Night night.
Night.
Good night. Bye.